Hey guys,
it's Tig.
and Tag. Welcome back to Daggerfall, where Braden's working on getting to level 3 so we can actually progress in the story a little bit. Because God knows it's taking forever. What? Are you working on something?
I just remembered what we have to do to level those skills.
What's that?
A huge pain in the dick.
What do we have to do?
We're gonna go to a neighboring country.
What are you doing in a neighboring country?
Just all the towns will be. That is just an inn.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
You can do it.
I hate this.
You have the technology. Ah, now it's winter. Now you're gonna freeze to death.
Can you actually freeze to death?
No.
No. Not yet. We're gonna mod it to make it harder. Racist. I think the game would have been easier if you were white.
Probably.
Oh, just you wait, guys. I'm gonna start printing all my RC car parts on this.
Oh yeah.
And they're gonna last one run every time because it's just regular PLA. That's it. Nothing special about
That's
it.
all you need.
Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And Braden's just gonna keep playing.
Nope.
And you guys are gonna make sure to entertain all the viewers. Right? You guys are gonna just keep entertaining them, right? Right?
Probably not.
Oh, what the heck?
Brian, your character sucks.
Well, I tried my best.
What'd you try?
Chestertown. Damn it. No. I hate this place. This is terrible. Son of a bitch. reputation is fine though. Fuck. This is some bullshit. I should go sell my extra junk in the inventory too.
What did you do? What did you do? All I'm saying is you sound incredibly guilty. Alright.
All I'm saying is you're incredibly annoying.
What proof do you have of this?
People are useless. Why is everyone around here so ignorant? Come on, man.
I have returned.
This sucks.
What did you do?
Fucking, I have to upgrade. I have to level up my skills, right? Yeah. But to level up my skills, I have to use them.
Yeah.
And I can't use them because the skills I have suck.
Why don't you have better skills?
The skills are like okay.
That'll solve all of your problems. Better. That's it. Just be better.
How the fuck does literally nobody know where an armor is?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Okay, so hopefully by 12 o'clock tonight, this will be.
Hopefully.
That's the hope. Because it's over the halfway point, and we're at 5 hours and 38 minutes. So if it only takes another 4.5 hours to do, and it's 7:16 right now. So that'll be like almost 12 o'clock. So if it gets done by then, that'd be great. So then we can probably do it before we go to bed. Means I can actually look at it before we go to bed. And then maybe start yours, or wait till tomorrow. We at least figure it out. Measure you up.
Measure my girthy cock.
Nope. Alright, Brayden, play this game faster already.
I'm trying to find somebody to sell my junk to.
How's that going?
It's not.
It's not going at all. You've given up. He's given up hope.
I haven't given up. It's just a pain in the ass. Literally, somehow, every single fucking person I've asked so far where any armor is, has said, I have no idea. Even the people at the fucking Adventurers Guild.
They don't even know where the armor is at. That makes sense. You know, honestly, this sets up.
Okay, so there's definitely one here.
There's an armor around. Where they're at, nobody knows. I can send offers to me.
This is a place I need to, like, mark. Or remember. This place is called Rip Market.
Jeez. So it's a whole ass box.
Jesus.
It's a 12. It's fucking rank. Here, Connor, look. Look, it's a box.
It's a box full of them. I can't scroll. Look at that. Look at that. Use this to look at this. Look, Connor, look. Use your eye.
You're going too close to my eyes.
Look, use the eyeball.
Alright.
Use this thing in your head to look this way. And that, my friends, is how you commit a murder. Just like that. So, you come here often? The answer is yes.
The answer is I will stab you.
Too fucking often.
Shh. You need an alchemist next.
Easy. That should be easy enough, right? Oh, I gotta add this balance to my account. I need the $300. Direct deposit. 5+ business days, no fee. Amount requested, all of it. 365.39.
$1 for every game.
Hell yeah, right here. I earned that all last month on Macari specifically.
Nice.
After a whole month on that platform. Just that much. But that's just that much more than I would have had if I didn't have Macari. So
That's true.
can't go wrong there, right? Right? Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, a triple. I'm all set. Just give me the money. I'm getting paid, boys. That's what she said. It's what it said just then. It said I'm getting paid. I wanna be the very best. Best thing in the world. Can't stand. Oh, you did pay me.
I told you that.
You did tell me that. But I don't know why it didn't give me any notifications. It's just there now.
I can't believe you didn't believe me.
No, I believe you.
Good.
I just had to check to see if Cash App even recognized it since it didn't notify me at all. Silly stinky.
Where can I sell that?
Ooh, to a random man on the streets.
Maybe to these people up here.
To the street man.
Seem like the type. It's a holy dagger, so I'm gonna take it to one of them. See if they'll buy it from me.
They might.
As you do.
They could. It could happen. Oh my god, I need so much garbage to store. I have $242 in my Cash App savings. It earns me like no money at all.
I went into the buildings. Somehow I went like. Alright, well, I went in the totally wrong direction, so we're leaving.
What? Brayden going the wrong way? Impossible. Oh my god. Last month I earned 27 cents in interest. In interest. That's a free that's a free quarter. Someone gave me a free quarter last month. That's basically the equivalent. I know, isn't that crazy?
I can't fucking see.
Why? Oh, the smoke getting your eyes.
You know, this absurd amount of fog.
Sounds about right. I would set for my PayPal account and my USB account to rob me of $100 every week. Like rude asses. Always over here trying to steal from me. And it's working. They just steal money from me every week. I sold a thing for $1.42. I'm rich. Yeah, beat her ass. She never even saw it coming. Oh my god. All that condensation.
Oh no.
What'd you do? What'd you do, Brayden?
I'm gonna cry, that's what I did.
Oh, you didn't save it all. Have you saved it all the whole time?
No!
God damn. That is really unfortunate. It's okay, it's only the last 23 minutes. It's okay, you know where you're going, right?
No!
You have more insight. You have something. You have just a little bit more than you did when you started the last time.
Not really!
You have just a little bit more.
I hate to break it to you.
Look, even if you have just the tiniest fraction of more, we're in a better place. And that fraction could literally be, like, I don't know. We at least know what town we're going to.
Except I don't!
You know where you went, though.
I'm not even gonna bother selling my stuff right now.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call. Oh my god, you can zoom in? That makes it a lot easier.
I'm at.
That's so much better. At least that makes sense then, honestly. Not being able to zoom in was like whack. I saw this card. It's apparently coming out. Or it did. Where'd it go?
That's actually fucking dope.
That's rough, man. Now, the first time you create one or more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many tokens that are copies of enchantment. Which is like, basically, just for simplistic terms, you play...
You enchanted Soul Ring.
Yeah, you enchant a soul ring, right?
Yeah.
And then you...
Goblin Slide. Or
even just...
Krenko's Command. Or...
Yeah, so you play like Krenko's Command, and then you can get 2 copies of that.
Soul Ring.
Of Soul Ring. You just
Yeah.
get 2 copies of Soul Ring.
You can't really use it on a legendary.
No, but that's okay. But because if your legendary has like triggered effects when it enters, it could still be worth it. Because like say it enters, and when it enters, you can destroy target creature an opponent controls. And then just 2 of them come in for 2 mana, and you can destroy 2 creatures for that. Here, Connor, this card right here. This is like the ultimate like crazy card right here.
Yeah.
It's coming out.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's that many. So if you like,
Unfortunately, it's blue.
yeah, it's true. But like, what you could do, so it's like, say you play a Krenko's Command, you get 2 1/1s. Now you get 2 copies, or you instead of getting those 1/1s, you get 2 copies of whatever this is on. And just for context, that could be just 2 Soul Rings.
Yep.
So you could pay 2 mana to get 2 more Soul Rings.
Bajillion Soul Rings.
Or you could put it on
more
like
Krankos.
no,
You could do a Krenko-
non-legendary. I mean, you can do legendaries, but you have to destroy one of the other legendaries, which could work.
Yeah, because then you freaking.
If you have like Impact Tremors or
tap
something.
them.
Well, sort of.
Wait.
No, because they would destroy
'cause
this
it's
guy.
Summoning sickness, so you couldn't.
Unless you had haste, but even then, only one of them could be on the field at a time, and then you wasted this card because this goes in the graveyard. But you put it on like
Tin Street? The Tin Street guy?
he's also a legendary.
Oh. What? Are all the goblins that make more goblins legendary?
Not
a
all
lot
of them, but a lot of them are, yeah. But anyways, like literally anything else though. Like if you could think of like any permanent that you ever played, like a creature that's like say the creature that whenever it enters
Elvish
the battle,
Mystics.
yeah, army of Elvish Mystics,
Yeah.
or like the dragon that you have that like when it enters, it deals damage to anybody or anything equal to the amount of dragons you have. You could just make multiples of those, and then they each trigger that ability, and then they stay on the field forever. And so every time you do it, you just are like crazily increasing the amount of those. And it's only 3 mana. It's a 3-drop.
Yeah, it's actually pretty dangerous.
Yeah, it's fucked.
It's fucked. It's just fucked.
Guys, we did it. We broke tokens.
We made tokens even more broken.
It's friggin' whack. Alright, I guess Dawn to Dawn is getting a second season. It's an anime. They had a lot of freaking like meme videos and a lot of like TikTok dances and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's just one of those ones.
That one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you watch it at all?
No.
Yeah. Fucking.
I just fucking know that.
Did you watch it?
Eric Carter. This is really cool. Just watch to see when he gets it in. Huh?
I didn't see him getting it.
It's because it's on a loop.
Yeah.
He's just pushing it the same.
It looked like it was the same every time. Like, I don't think he's any closer.
No, it's because it's the same one over and over again. But it looked just real enough that it was like, is he just bad? At least he's consistent. That was really funny.
You tried to trick me.
I did trick you.
That true, Loki? You little trickster.
Mushoku Tensei's getting a season 3. I still have to watch.
Season 1.
No, I did watch season 1, and I think,
really?
and I think I watched season 1. And I don't know if my brain like knows. I can't like differentiate seasons, so I don't know if I watched season 2 already. I know I've watched a good amount of it, so
I haven't seen season 2 yet.
I have to watch more of it. So that's it. Oh my God, is ReZero getting a season 4? Because I would fucking. Oh, it is. It's Crunchyroll announced it.
Nice.
ReZero's getting a season 4. I'm so excited.
It's good for you guys.
ReZero's the one but Returned by Death, where he dies and comes
Yeah.
back and.
Yeah.
So-
Gosh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I watched it.
Is
I
he
wa- I
even the
watched
main?
a lot of
Is Subaru even the main character anymore?
Yeah, of course he is. He's always been the main character.
Gosh, how many seasons do they even have out of that?
3.
Yeah,
Considering this is an announcement for season 4.
I haven't watched that since like the first season.
You've never watched more than the first season?
Dude, I watched that. We were like high school, I think, when I watched the first season of that.
Probably.
Like straight up, like I got all the way to the point where like they killed the whale. That like
That's
just-
it?
Yeah, where they could erase people.
Yeah, that
And
was
then-
as far
but-
as you got.
Yeah, but there was not like okay, I can't remember exactly what happened after that. Like I know that they killed the whale and everything was okay. Like freaking Rem got brought back, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking, but there wasn't more. Like there wasn't more stuff at the time, and also like it was still like really brutal. And again, there wasn't more stuff. It was really brutal, and then like I had slowly seen like more stuff kind of come out,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, holy crap! All of this looks really brutal as well. But like,
Oh, yeah.
I can't even tell if he's the main character. I
He
have
is.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
It gets pretty intense, but
I
like
think doesn't he actually freaking hook up with Amelia after a point? Like, don't they actually get together? Or does
I
that
don't know about that. Like actually getting together, I don't think so. They might like in the mangas or something, but like not in the show so far. But like there's a lot of stuff like
I don't even know why he's suffering from this.
you find out a little bit more about his situation later in the later stuff in the show actually
What do
too.
you mean?
Like you find out more about like who did this to him
Oh.
and why it's happening a little bit, and
What
then
his purpose is for doing this over and over again?
sort of, yeah, you find out a little bit more about that stuff in the later seasons other than one. And yeah, it's pretty solid. I mean, it's definitely brutal as hell. And I've seen a little bit people talk about like the show, or not the show, like the manga and the stuff, and like the alternate versions. Like there was like a Greed version where he would
all
just
the witches, right?
no like an alternate reality thing for him, where it's kind of like instead of him doing this, the creators made like he did this, and now this is a different story basically.
I hate that.
Well, they like where it's just kind of like this alternate thing, but he had like a Greed one where it was like he just like would literally kill himself to like get the desired outcomes instead of just dying. He would just actively kill himself to do
Yeah, he's
things.
just trying to game the system, basically.
Yeah, and then there was another one where he actually, where I don't remember which. I feel like it was Rem, but it was the girl with the blue hair because she had confessed her love
Yes.
to him, and then he declined her like offer to run away.
I think that was the main story.
Yeah, that's the main story. But then they made an offshoot thing where like if he had taken her her offer, they would have gone and like what happened was they went and they like lived like a good while and they had some kids and stuff. But then something happened, he died, and they weren't like super old or anything. Their kids were still young actually, and he reset back to before that. And the reason behind that follows along the whole reason for why he's there, because his checkpoints aren't random. They're determined by someone else. And so when he left to go follow that route, that person didn't set up any new checkpoints for him.
Either because they didn't like
because
the
that
route.
wasn't the route they desired. And so they were waiting for him to die to go back to his
What
destined
killed him?
route. I don't remember. It doesn't really matter what killed him because it was just the point of like a weird little spin-off.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so it was just kind of
he's
like
basically just a tool.
yeah, exactly. And that was part of the thing you found out. But he has like a thing that he's supposed to do or something. I don't know if we find too much about it, but we just find out that there's like a purpose. Like there is a reason and there's somebody behind it. You should watch it. It's good.
I couldn't get behind Doom Zero.
That's fair. It's one of those tougher ones. Also, Kaiju number 8's getting a season 2 as well.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that was a solid anime.
It was so good. It's just one of those ones you could just watch
Bunny Girl Senpai is still getting a season 2
eventually. But like Kaiju number 8 was like one of those ones you could just watch and be like, it's over?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, where'd the time go?
That's pretty something.
Binge watched the whole thing in like one sitting. That's what I did.
That's what I did too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we all sat down together like immediately after I finished watching it. Like that weekend, we just
you're
sat
all
down
like,
and watched it.
we have to watch it.
Yeah, it's so good. And then we just like watched the whole thing. It was good. Solid.
Have you seen the Jujutsu Kaisen movie?
How new is it? Because I watched the show, and I don't know what happened in the movie specifically.
The movie's about one of the upperclassmen that we only ever hear like mentions of. We never actually really see him do anything on screen because he's like off doing something on his own. And he cursed his friend when she died, and she helped him fight and shit like that.
I don't know if I did watch that one.
We should watch it. It's pretty good.
You know, it's funny. For as popular as Jujutsu Kaisen seems to be, it still hasn't gotten like a season 2 or anything. Has it?
Yeah.
When?
The season 1 ends.
Oh, okay. So it's one of those weird continuation things where it
Yeah.
kind of like ends, and then like the season 2
Yeah.
picks up like immediately afterwards, and then
Yeah.
in this case they even label it like episode like 14
36
or
or
some
whatever.
shit. Yeah, where it's like
Yeah,
it's just
so-
the next episode.
The first like 26 episodes or something are season 1.
I suppose that makes So they did like what Attack on Titan did, where it's like there's season 1 and 2, but in reality it's kind of like it goes episode 24 and then 25 and then 26.
Yeah.
It just keeps going like that.
Yeah.
And so it kind of
But
makes it
they're
feel like,
releasing them in seasons because that's just how animation cycles are.
yeah. But they haven't gotten the 3rd season yet, and it's been a while. So they need to finish. I think they announced. Did they announce the Demon Slayer's thing was coming out for the last like bit? Because now they're gonna fight Doomface because they found his castle.
The Infinite Castle
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
You just
I
died.
fast traveled, fell into a foot of snow, and just passed away.
You're just dead. Oh my god.
Dude,
Why do you not save?
I haven't done anything anyways, I guess.
Yeah, but you do anything, and then, now you had to save at some point. It doesn't have to be milestones. Otherwise, we get shit like this. Alright, guys, just skip to the next episode.
Skip this episode and the next one, and probably the one after that, too, honestly.
Since zero progress.
I have to level up my skills.
Go do that.
That's what I'm trying to do. And I think the easiest one to level up would be Longblade.
You would think that.
But no.
No.
Wouldn't know. It's freaking great.
It might be more advantageous to start over with better skills to level up.
No, you can't start over yet. You can't start over now. You're too deep. You're too far in.
I said it'd probably be more advantageous to start over.
Well,
And it is, honestly.
no.
Start over with different skills that are easier to level up.
No. The whole point is to have, the most authentic experience. And the most authentic experience is not knowing what the fuck you're doing.
See, this is freaking really funny for me. There's this giant cruise spaceship thing that crash landed that has a really powerful AI that deals with customer interactions, and it was technically meant to serve humanity. The main character ran into it, but unfortunately, this robot that he's fighting, this Feather, which is like a mimicry of a human, except it's super intelligent and just way more powerful than humanity can really deal with normally, has basically supplanted himself as the active representative of the company that owned her ship several thousand years ago. And she's not happy because there's literally nothing she can do about this because he's technically her boss, and her freaking code is you can't really get around this because it's in your code. So this robot is trying to be as lazy as possible about things because he doesn't really like doing work, but he has to kill the main character. And so he's like, oh, the easiest way to do it is to get minions. So if I take over this AI, it can help do all this work for me. But the AI is very malicious and is like, okay, well, before I can give you any new data, you have to go through all of the pending data things, all the data that we've collected that is under review. So as the manager, you have to review all currently outstanding data that's been processed. And then I can start searching for information for you. And she had 7,000 something files of she had thousands of files that had to go under review. And her first, the first one, she's like, we can open up this first one that, was thousands and thousands of years ago when we first crashed on the planet. I prepared an 1100 frame slideshow. And she just starts transferring thousands of terabytes of data that he has to go through. And all of this, to give you an idea of how lazy this robot is, he took a text-to-speech program, made it slightly more intelligent by giving it a really crude AI, and then shoved it in an actual rock.
This adds up.
So that it would communicate to people for him. What is his response to getting all of this data? Shaking his pet rock harder and harder because it's not making his life easier, and the rock is just freaking the fuck out because he's like, you're gonna squish me, you're gonna break my frame, cut this shit out.
So dumb.
It is retarded. And it honestly makes a lot more sense if you read the book, but I'm freaking trying to slice. I'm slicing most of the stuff off to shorten the time. Look at that guy, he's working.
He's a working man.
You can get some real armor, Braden. Instead of just wearing cowhide.
Hey, what's the fun, man? Yeah, so I have no idea what things to 3D print, which is why I always put off getting a 3D printer. Because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to make.
boxes does one really need?
Only as many decks as they have.
Exactly. So you're gonna run out of the need for deck boxes eventually. Unless you're just taking them and hucking them across the room out of anger. Oh my god, it's ruined!
We should see if there's a break room somewhere nearby we can go to.
A what?
A break room?
Break room?
Yeah. You go in and you pay them money and then you just smash a bunch of stuff.
Oh.
Are you interested in doing that?
Yeah.
Go do it. There's not one here in town.
No, there isn't.
Maybe Pueblo could have one.
Yeah,
That's
Pueblo
next
or
to
Springs.
Why would you even want to go to one? To spend money to break random stuff.
Yeah, you can just go spend money to go on stuff
Yeah.
to break.
You
Yeah, I
can
guess.
you
But
can
like
just do
they
that.
do all the cleaning and stuff.
You
You
just go to the landfill and just pull up a bunch of stuff and just whack it with
Just
a
go
baseball
to your house and pull out a bunch of stuff that you're not gonna miss, break it, and then just throw it in the
That's
dumpster.
not how that works, Ben.
Totally
bat.
is.
Could work on it.
Yeah.
You could if you wanted it to. Go into somebody else's house.
Yeah.
Going to Connor's house.
It's not my house.
Go into Connor's parents' house.
You will die. I'm sorry. But
Break
that's,
everything.
that's basically what will happen if you go in there with the intent to destroy their property.
Nah, they would.
They might.
Well, that would put them in prison.
No, it's self-defense.
Not from
Braden came
not
in.
attacking them.
Braden came. They had no idea. They don't know what his intentions are. It's not even premeditated. They didn't. They all they wanted to do was eat a sandwich, and then Braden comes in and just starts smashing stuff. He's crazy. He probably would attack and kill both of them if given a chance. So
Oh,
they
that's
had
how
to
it
do the only thing
That's
within
how it
their
works.
power and put him down like the rabid
two other
animal he
gone.
was.
They're both gone often enough for long enough periods of time. I only need like an hour.
No, but I'll be in there.
Yeah, but if you're also gone.
I'm not even gonna know it's you. Like freaking, I
only need, like, an
probably
hour.
just came out of the shower and there's soap in my eyes and I saw an intruder just open fire.
You have a gun with you in the shower?
It's on my nightstand.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna address an intruder without arming myself.
See, you know what you really gotta do, right? Is you have to get a surgery done that creates a pocket in your flesh, right? Or as a holster for your gun that you're gonna hold all the time inside your own body. That way you always
Something
have it
that's
with you.
threatening. It's just almost like I pull it out of my face.
Yeah, you pull it out of your leg and there's just a gun.
It snags on a vein and just. Oh, I'm bleeding.
And we're taking you with me.
You did this.
See, you get it. Wouldn't that be snazzy?
Yeah, but I died because it was just freaking killed myself basically.
But you got the intruder, Connor. You got it.
Why couldn't I just have a tiny gun? Like, why do I need to graft a holster into my leg? And
Or you can take it into the shower with you.
I can just have it on the shower.
In case you're naked and being attacked, you need to have your gun.
It would be easier
No.
to just have it in the shower. Why couldn't I just glue a holster to the shower wall?
Connor, what if they got to it?
Why don't I
first?
just graft a gun into, like, in my wrist, just,
Maybe that would be better.
like freaking guts, just hand cannon.
Do it. Do it.
You see a thief, now can you kill said thief? Yes.
I think this print's gonna make it, guys. I think at the very least the box will get completed,
Yeah.
and then it just completely whips. Just something catastrophic.
I should have, like, organs implanted that allow me to breathe fire. So I'm showering you and to go, "Ah!" Just right in his face. Singe his eyebrows off.
That would be the ultimate weapon. Nobody expects the fire from the mouth, alright?
Nobody expects fire when you're
Nobody expects fire.
It would be easier to like rig a landmine to my bedroom door. Somebody just walks and just blows
You
it
just
up.
die. That's it. Just gone.
Yeah,
Hope you enjoyed the little life.
they did. That's why they were trying to steal. Do you have a magic sword, Brayden?
It does. It's like a lightsaber, but with metal.
Yeah, power sword. Power sword.
Power to the
There are definitely not enemies nearby.
There's a
There
rat.
could be, though.
No,
Skulking
I've
around.
killed everybody in here.
Maybe they're in the walls.
They're in the
Look
woods.
at that. They're in the walls, Brady. They're in the walls. Alright.
Apparently my destruction skill went up.
Apparently. Don't worry, Brayden. Someday, you're gonna beat this game.
Probably not.
Oh yeah, give it another time, man. I mean, you're only on episode like 10 or something. And only level 2.
Which is so freaking whack, by the way, that a game would be designed so poorly
It's not that surprising.
that you could play for like 10 hours and still only be level 2. We'll run for that. Oh, baby, a triple. I can't wait till we get to Morrowind. Because it only goes up from there.
It really does.
You get Morrowind, which is better than this one, and then you get Oblivion, which is better than this one, or better than Morrowind.
But then you get Skyrim, which is about the same as Oblivion.
Yeah, well, the remaster.
We're getting Oblivion.
Well, yeah, but the original Oblivion was not as good as Skyrim. The floor is interesting.
Honestly, no, it's still like
No.
up there.
You see, the reason why I know it's not is because Oblivion didn't get like a million remakes for every single console that ever came out, and then also has a million people who always play it all the time and talk about it. But Skyrim
A lot
does.
of people do talk about
Yeah,
and
but
play
it
the
not-
original Oblivion.
Not like Skyrim.
One.
You can't be
Two.
right. Sorry, bro.
Two,
No,
the reason they didn't have like a million remakes
it doesn't
of it
matter what the reason is.
is because that wasn't normalized until after Minecraft came out.
It doesn't matter. They could have still done it. That's the thing, is they could have still done it.
Yeah.
They
I
chose
don't-
to do it with Skyrim, but then they chose not to do it with Oblivion, which emphasizes my point that Oblivion was not nearly as good as Skyrim. And people decide what is good.
The market decides, yeah.
Exactly. So if everybody wanted Skyrim but not Oblivion,
You know what people are buying.
so
The only time where that metric is not actually accurate is Bloodborne, because people want a Bloodborne remake,
it's true.
and they refuse to give it to us.
But that's like different.
yeah,
That's like foolishness is all that stuff.
yeah. Maybe when they're desperate enough for cash, they'll finally give it to us.
They're working on it.
That'd be cool. They
They're-
finally didn't go full retard. Like, yes, we can make money.
We could make money doing this.
We just give them what they want.
Show me what you got.
It's a rat.
Oh my god. And then by the time we get to those ones, to Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 6 will come out.
How hard do you think it would be for a rat to kill you at this point?
Not hard enough,
Depends.
unfortunately.
Does it have friends?
No, it's by itself.
You could have friends.
Well, then, like a 50-50 shot, he kills me.
What? Really? I meant if you just sat there and let it
I
attack you.
basically don't hit them, like, ever.
How do you kill anything then?
Luck.
Hopes and dreams, Connor.
Luck.
Is it just because your character is bad, or like what?
I don't know, honestly.
The way
It
the
was a
game
problem in the
works.
first game, too.
I thought
You would
said,
just miss all the time
I
for
thought
no
you said
reason.
you were supposed to like normally like if you wanted to win, you would just play wizard.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too.
Are you just looking at the floor?
Yeah. So
No,
I can hit a rat easier.
I was saying why. That doesn't answer my question. You just gonna keep spam killing rats?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I need to level up my skills.
Fighting rats is smart.
The Muppet Show.
And take their money.
You're not that guy. No.
Okay.
That's it. You're just not that guy.
What guy would that be?
I don't know. You're just not him. Not that guy. We saved. I think that's a no. You probably should. I hope you die for what you've done. This is what we call racism.
Is it?
We'll do that to you.
Oh, the cup thing? I don't really do
Well, we'll do the cup thing and it'll suck up all that juice
Like-
out of your back.
that. Like blood?
Probably, yeah. Probably blood and
Oh my
other
god.
like stuff in your
Just
body.
sucking the blood out of your freaking pores. Let's just exsanguinate you. You said it's thought to. Does that mean it doesn't do that?
Studies are limited. Basically, nobody's taken the time to study if any of this is actually true.
And probably not a whole lot of people are willing to have like tiny lacerations made all over their back, and then have cups attached, just pressurizing, sucking the blood out of those cuts. Like,
Yeah.
I assume not a lot of people have been like, oh yeah, I'm totally down for this.
I'm open. Let's go.
And not enough people have been like, yeah, I'm willing to throw money at this to see what evidence we can get that this works.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, heck, if that was his blood, which I presume it was, looks like freaking jelly.
Oh, pull on.
Looked like Jello when it came out,
It's
Thomas.
like magic. It's special blood.
Oh, it's magic.
You know. Whoa. I don't know.
I thought you saw something terrible for a second.
Saw goth lady.
A goth lady?
That
Oh,
one. A
that's
free run.
A
Goth
free run, but I don't know if that counts as goth.
I don't know. Could be.
Could be.
Could be. Oh.
So what happened to the Shay? She see the family?
I don't talk about it.
Okay.
We're never gonna see her.
That was just a joke, bro.
No, she went down to Almost for 4th of July.
So yeah, she went to see family.
Yeah, she went to go see the family.
And you didn't go with her?
No.
Because you hate her family.
That's the one, just
A
like
Mm-hmm.
green
that.
dress and a book. It's worth a lot of monies.
It's worth the good money.
How much is that dress worth?
$10. $3 actually.
Oh my god. Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning. Only at KFC. For now.
What?
Mountain Dew. A special Mountain Dew flavor.
Oh, darkness.
Yeah, I just watched
You're
the
re-
darkness get fucking slapped around.
Just jiggle all over the place. Oh, that's retarded.
Always is.
Chris's favorite character from the show is Darkness.
That's fair.
Yeah, it says a lot that she's got nothing in high school yet.
Yeah, when the heck is Chris gonna come over and play Magic with us? Freaking loser. When are you gonna ask him? I think
Wait,
that's the
isn't-
real
I've
question.
asked him. He does stuff.
Isn't Chris your student sweeper?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the other
He
custodians.
does stuff on the weekends.
Like what?
Talk to his girlfriend mostly.
Okay, so nothing.
He spends the whole day talking to his girlfriend.
He can talk to her while playing games. I think he's just full of shit.
I was just I feel like you've run out of stuff to talk
I
about
haven't
after
really
a
asked
while.
him.
Or like
They're-
you
They're
just get
long distance right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
so I think he's just full.
Yeah, they probably talk more than just on the weekends. He doesn't want to hang out. is
Yeah, that's
probably
what it sounds
is. He doesn't know
Probably.
us.
He's a,
Does he have other friends?
probably not. With an excuse like that.
How old is this guy? Our age?
Almost 30.
Oh, it's worse than I
Yeah, here's my friend.
thought. His girlfriend is actually a dude.
No, he doesn't know.
That's the natural conclusion. If it's a Minecraft girlfriend, it's a dude.
No.
Straight up.
Freaking. They met here and she moved away for work or some shit.
Makes sense.
That sounds bad.
Can't believe he doesn't want to play Magic with us.
I've only asked them once.
This guy. This guy.
It's ridiculous. I can't join the Mages Guild either because apparently my reputation is too bad.
You're not cool enough for our team. You're not allowed to have nice things. That's what it feels like. It feels like this game is taking its really sweet time, just crushing your spirits.
I could see that.
It's trying.
Is that
really
just golden armor? Oh, you equipped a sword.
Oh,
hard.
It's a normal
so
sword.
it's like
Are you gonna say something rude?
If she doesn't love me like this, I don't want it.
Oh no, not that anime. Forget. That. Oh no!
Was his face?
Yeah. Oh my
Oh my god.
I don't remember that happening. When did that happen?
that anime got 2 seasons.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
dude,
that
didn't it?
was that the second season then?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's sad because she is hot, but she's absolutely insane.
That's
She
not
just-
entirely her fault.
She
Let's
just
be fair.
yeah, she just loves him and she doesn't know how to show it properly.
I know, but like, still, that is
That's also a lot.
that's glitter.
That's just a lot.
There's like actual glitter there. Also, again, that's horrific.
We can
And
make
why
it.
does she leave a trail? Oh my.
Oh, I think that is the second season.
I believe it.
That's just horrifying, dude. That dude, like, basically, like, you ever seen the
Did you
face
say-
hugger where, like, they freaking.
Huh?
Did you say it?
Yeah.
Alright, well, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other content.
Till next time, peace out.
Bye bye.